Go, I'm listening.
Hey guys, Matt Shee. I'm just going to run through some gold and silver strategies tonight. We've got Sammy on here, which is very experienced, been in the game a little bit longer than me. So we're just jump on and we're going to discuss a few things. So I'll probably kick it off with, look, I've been using a strategy for over 12 months now, and it's been working really well. And I do like to share it with a lot of people just to say, look, we should be doing more with our money. A lot of our profits, it's going really well in Validus, but a lot of people are withdrawing profits, and what are they actually doing with them? Are they moving to their bank? They should be doing more with them. So I use a strategy where I'm able to use profits to buy physical assets. So I can I've linked my crypto card, my Wirex card, to 7K Metals, which is a Sam Money wallet, and that gives me access to buying instant gold and silver. Now I can hold that, or I can deliver it straight to my address. So I'm able to hold physical assets. So we'll go through a few different strategies, bits and pieces tonight, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Thanks, Matt. And I might hop on as well and just say hi, guys. Thanks everyone for joining us. Obviously, as well, I'm with Validus and with 7K Metals, and for me, it was about my business my Facebook group is called Circle of Wealth. So for me, it was about creating what I ultimately want is to have physical, tangible assets in my hands at the end of the day. Because I believe if you don't hold it, it's not yours. And I'm very, very bullish on silver and gold and precious metals. And I see all these amazing other platforms such as Validus as a really great way to earn that residual income. But then what are we doing with that money? How are we turning that and translating at least a portion of that into the precious metals market? And so what we've got with 7K is a really easy strategy to be able to do that with some of those profits. It's so simple. I'm happy, or you, Matt, to show the Sound Money wallet and how it works and all the different features of that technology, and why 7K is such an easy way to do it. And I can happily share some of my experience as well. But I know, Matt, you've been doing these calls a little bit, so you kind of have a bit of a format for how you're sharing this and teaching this.
Yep. So what I'll do, if you like, I can jump into my back office now, and I'll just show a few people what my Sound Money wallet looks like, what I've been doing with it. And then you can jump on and you can share your stuff as well, Sam, if you like. So I'll just jump into that now.
Yeah, while you
Yep.
I mean, since it's a small group, people are welcome to ask questions and things as we go. I'm sure that's fine. But just while you're doing that, I'll just share what the Sound Money wallet is. Now, basically, 7K Metals is the company. It's a precious metals company, and when you join, you buy an annual membership to the company. Okay, and so the way I explain it to people is, I think this is a great analogy. I talk about it's like buying a gym membership. If you get a gym membership, you have access to all different aspects of the gym. You've got the free weights, the classes, the yoga classes, the sauna, all of these different parts that would be available to you when you purchase your gym membership. And you might say, hey, listen, I love the classes, but I don't do weights. Or I love the yoga and this, but I'm not going to utilize the sauna. So it's entirely up to you what you use when you have your gym membership. Now, 7K is similar in that it's an incredible membership. It's so rich with so many benefits in the precious metals industry, and really helps you to penetrate the precious metals industry in a way that gives you a lot of good education and understanding behind it. But one of the many aspects that you have access to when you join 7K with your annual membership is this Sound Money wallet. And this is some incredible technology. Personally, I would buy the membership every year just for the Sound Money wallet alone. It's more than worth it. It's so rich in value. And basically what this is its own online digital vault. Okay, and so this is a really easy way for people to buy silver and gold at dealer direct prices. So these are all, we've all got this, the prices here are all dealer direct prices, open to the public, and you can buy fractional amounts of silver and gold. So for some people, they might only have a couple of dollars a week to start building their precious metals portfolio. And I don't talk about buying silver and gold. I talk about transferring your wealth from declining fiat dollars to tangible assets like silver and gold. But it's a $1 minimum. So tiny fractional amounts. If you want, you could buy $1 worth of silver. Okay. Or you could set up a nice little dollar cost average kind of system for yourself, like I do. I personally try and buy an ounce of silver every single week. And obviously more when I've got more left over at the end of the week, or when I get a big payment with one of my businesses as well. I'm happy to share more about that, but Matt, if you want to jump in at all, but I'm also just going to kind of just share a bit more about the Sound Money Wallet. Are you happy?
So that's my back office there. So yeah, Sammy, you can run over it, but obviously you can see there over time what I've collected. I've got a little bits and pieces sitting there. And then also you'll notice that in the buying power, that's a bit of money sitting in there from just a bit of commissions when I've recently ranked up. But yeah, you can touch base on that, Sammy, on the Sound Money. Yep.
Yeah, so this is the Sound Money Wallet. So like I said, it's this piece of digital technology. It's very, very safe and very secure. And I think one of the main things of note when we're looking at something like this is to know that any of the silver or the gold that you purchase via the Sound Money Wallet is 100% backed and allocated to you. Okay, so this $302 worth. So Matt here's got $109 worth of silver. Yeah, and he's got some money in his buying power here. That amount of silver is fully backed by, and some towards his bars as well. There it is. Okay, so you can buy Eagles, silver or gold Eagles, or silver and gold bars. And you can note there's obviously a premium price here on the Eagles. They're $45 an ounce currently, and that obviously fluctuates. Whereas if you're buying a bar, it's about $30 an ounce. So the different premiums on different products, okay? And we learn about this, that there's some great education that 7K offers to teach you all about, penetrating the precious metals market and how to educate yourself as well in it. But this precious metals that Matt has here is fully 100% allocated to him. It is backed by tangible assets. This is not ETFs or paper money or anything like that. He can withdraw this anytime. It's fully insured down to the very last dollar. And this, the Sound Money Wallet, the precious metals that they have in their 4 vaults in the US are audited 3 times a week. Okay, so this is real, tangible silver and gold. Now, Matt, did you want to add anything to that, Matt, before I continue?
No, I think you've got it covered, but something else I'd like to add on with the Sound Money Wallet, which is powerful, is that if you've got any other 7K member, you can use it as a payment processor. So if you've got someone that's let's come
to that in a moment. Let's go back a moment, if that's okay.
You're right. Yeah.
Can we do that? Because to me, that's like the next part about, you think it's amazing already, and then you see the next part and you go, oh wow, that kind of opens up a whole new opportunity. I think the first part is really using the Sound Money Wallet as a way to buy silver and gold. Now, I tell people that this isn't the only way to buy silver and gold, but it is such a handy way to do it. It's such an easy way to do it. It's seamless, it's fast. And of course, one of the real benefits is that you can buy these fractional amounts. So some people might not have $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 to put towards buying a large amount of precious metals. But with the Sound Money Wallet, like we've shared before, you can buy small amounts. So for some people, that might be $5 a week. For me, perhaps instead of giving my son his $10 a week of pocket money, I could put $5 or $10 a week aside in the Sound Money Wallet for him into precious metals. Okay, and for some people, that might be more. I do like to just share, because this business, like a lot of the businesses we're involved in, does work in an affiliate model. I think it's really, really important just to make it clear that when you buy precious metals through 7K, there's no markup or no premiums that pay uplines or pay out compensation plans or anything like that. So if you join 7K and if you're putting $10,000 into the Sound Money Wallet, or $1,000 or $100 or $1 into the Sound Money Wallet, myself, Matt, whoever your upline or enroller is, doesn't get a cent for any of that. Okay, there's no financial incentive for people in the business side of the business if you're putting money into the Sound Money Wallet. And what that also means is that there's no premiums over and above to pay out compensation plans or anything like that. It really is those dealer direct prices, and they're very, very competitive prices globally for what you're paying here for your silver and your gold bars and Eagles. Okay, and so we might have a look at those features. I might get Matt to talk you through. He might just buy, you know, $10 worth of silver or something like that. But you can buy fractional amounts. You can sell it as well. So there's a sellback price, a really competitive sellback price. Or you can have this money sent to you. So you can start to accumulate your assets here in the Sound Money wallet. And once you have, you know, an amount that's, you know, sort of appropriate to have sent to you, you can actually have it sent to you and it arrives at your doorstep in about 5 business days. So
so no, that's the good option I like about this, is that, as Sammy said, it is fractional, so you can buy a small amount. You can just keep adding to it every week, and then once you get to that certain amount, you can say, right, I'm happy with the amount I've got. I'll deliver that straight to my address, which is about five business days, I think, Sammy. It doesn't take long.
No, from the States, about 5 business days to your door, DHL, couriered. It's amazing, time and time again.
Now they work with FedEx, which FedEx is great. We've had no issues with them at all. But like I said, either that, or you can let it build up here, or you can instantly bring it back to cash. You can also send it through to crypto too, can't you, Sammy?
No, you can't send it to crypto, but you can liquidate it. I guess one of the main benefits of having some people, so personally, I'm just going to go back a little bit. Personally, I love tangible assets. I love getting them sent to my door. These are my silver eagles. I usually build up about 20 eagles in my Sound Money wallet here in the silver eagles section, and then I have them sent to me. About 1,000 Australian dollars just keeps it under kind of any I'm losing my words, it's Friday night. Any taxes and things like that. So about 1,000 Australian dollars. So I try and keep it within that. And just every 20 eagles or so, I get them posted to my door. So they're tangible. But you've got people like Cole, for example, you know, who shares his Sound Money wallet quite openly. He's been running a lot of these calls as well. Look, he's a 30-something digital nomad. He doesn't have a real fixed address. He's traveling the world. He's, you know, doesn't have kids, and he sort of is a lot more upward and mobile. He doesn't want to have physical assets sent to his door, so he doesn't need to. I think this is one of the benefits of having the Sound Money wallet. If you want those physical assets, you can have them sent to you. But if you just want to start building your silver and gold portfolio, knowing that it is tangible assets that are backed by real inventory, you can just keep accumulating them here in your Sound Money wallet. One of the other benefits being, I mean, Cole shows us his Sound Money wallet. He's got $15,000 worth of silver and gold here that he's accumulated. One of the other benefits is that easy, fast liquidity. So if you had an emergency and you really had to access that money, you know, for me to go and exchange these or liquidate these down at my, you know, my dealer or my coin dealer or ABC Bullion or something, look, it's easy to do if I had to, but it's a bit of a process. If you prefer to keep your assets just sitting here in the Sound Money wallet, and if you did have an emergency where you had to access $5,000 quickly, you know, to buy a car, or you had a medical emergency or something, you could actually sell that instantly, okay? And it will go at the sell price, and it will go back into your cash wallet, into your buying power here, so you can actually access those funds.
Sammy, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Okay. I'm going to join, because now I've got a good payout from Belinda, so nice. I might join tonight or tomorrow with Maddie. See this pack, is this the top-notch pack or the standard? Because there's 2 packs, isn't there, 400 and the 200. So I'm trying to work out what's the difference. Yeah,
Bill, there's 2 memberships. There's premium and standard memberships. One's $4.99 a year, one's $1.99 a year. All of them have access to the Sound Money wallet technology. Okay, so you're not penalized if you have just the standard membership. That will still get you full access to this and all of its features. The main benefit of the premium membership is you have more access to kind of downline tools and things like that in the kind of the compensation side of the business. But if you just want to focus on the autosaver or the Sound Money wallet, the standard membership is more than enough to access all of those features. Absolutely.
And you can upgrade later if you want to.
Okay, so Sammy, to buy that pack, do you do it via Bitcoin through the Wirex account? How do you do it, Matt?
To purchase your initial membership, your annual membership, that's a debit card or credit card. So I've just got my boy here. You're right, Sally? Yeah. That's just a debit card or credit card. And then that's to buy your membership. And then we can show you here how you can start to fund either your autosaver or fund your Sound Money wallet with your crypto cards. So if you're using Wirex, if you're getting withdrawals from Validus, for example, we can show you how you can really easily start to put some money into the Sound Money wallet, or to buy your
pack.
autosavers if you want to buy those as well.
See that, Sam, you just showed me, the coin?
Yes.
Okay. What you got there, is that where he's got silver eagles and gold eagles? Is that what it is? Is that how you get them, or that's separate? That's what I'm getting confused.
Yeah, sure. I'm happy to explain that now, Matt. Is this a good time to explain it?
You can touch base. You can touch base now if you like. Because last week we did go through some of the different products and show them all the different coins and bits and pieces.
Okay, cool. I'm happy to do that. And then,
do you want me to go into that?
Yeah, I'm happy to. But then let's make sure you show us how we can buy and sell through the Sound Money wallet as well.
Yeah. I can do a quick demo here if you like. That's no drama. Cool. So probably
I want to explain this though.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. Okay, so probably the easiest way when say right, I want to buy some silver, I can simply just go into this Silver Eagles here. Just go into this section here because it's very quite simple. And then I can just go in here and say, right, I want to buy some, and then I can just say, I don't know, we'll just do 50, and then you can just
$50 worth of silver,
and you can just choose credit card. That's my Wirex card there, so it's linked. It's already linked. So with that being linked, as soon as I go ahead to click buy, instantly that's just going to come straight off the card, straight into here. And you buy silver. So I can do that now.
So that could be a credit card or a debit card attached to your bank, or it could be a crypto card like Wirex or CoinSpot, CoinJar cards. As long as they're a Visa or a MasterCard that you can link to this, you can be doing that directly.
And there it is there.
And that's how quick it is.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got money in my Wirex account because I closed up Binance today, so I transferred it. Yeah, I had to get everything out, so I did that.
Yeah.
God, that took me a while, Sam, but I did it in 20 minutes, whatever. And I've did it in Bitcoin, then I transferred Bitcoin to AUD.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that I have to get Matt to show me. He showed me in Dubai, but I was overwhelmed. So
no, that's fine.
That will be sitting in your Wirex now. But we can see here already, Matt, that $50 has just turned up here in your as Silver Eagles. So you've literally bought $50 worth of silver. In 1 second.
Exactly.
Which is
another thing too, Sammy, that a lot of people like to realize is that 7K, I believe 7K opens up a lot of doors because some people might not want to use crypto, right? So 7K gives them the option where they can come on, they can use it, and you can simply just use your debit card. A lot of people might not want to be using crypto like a lot of other people. So it gives them an option where they can just use their debit card and they've still got access. They can still use the platform.
Yeah, and I like that because not all metal buffs or people who want to penetrate the precious metals market are into the crypto space.
That's right.
I mean, I love that we kind of dance in both. I believe they're both very important to kind of dance in. But yeah, you can just use a credit card or a debit card for people who don't want to set up wallets, don't have that kind of capacity or kind of understanding as well. But just show them as well, Matt, how you would have it sent to you, how you can get it shipped to you. So you just go down to the buy sell. So when you've got an amount that you're happy to have sent to you, don't log out, go down to we've got 3.5 ounces of silver here. Probably not really worth sending at that amount, but say you had 20 ounces of silver. So just click where it says buy sell.
Oh,
it opens up another option here called ship over on the right. You can either buy it, sell it, or you can ship it.
Yeah. Oh, is that where you get the coins? Where it says ship it?
Yeah, and so then
you can see here that you can see here that our address is already connected. So if you want to ship it, it's already connected, and the way it goes there within 5 business days to your door.
And you can do up to 3 ounces because you've got 3.5 ounces there. Obviously, they can only ship whole ounces to you. You can buy in fractional, but they'll ship you full ounces. So you could have 3 ounces at your doorstep in 5 days' time, Matt. So that's what I do. Every 20 eagles or so, I have them sent to me.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, sorry. My flatmate walked in. Hi, sweetheart. Sorry, guys. Oh, so that's where you get them from. I wasn't sure. Now I understand. So as you buy into those 4 squares, you got the gold and silver eagles.
Yep.
As you build those, that's where you get a transfer to the ship, correct?
That's right, Bill.
Oh,
There
I thought
are
it was two different. Oh, okay.
Well, no, I think you're also right, because there is another aspect to the business, and that's these coins that are encapsulated.
Yeah, that's
okay?
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So what 7K really offers as well is education in the precious metals market. They've been in the precious metals market for a very, very long time, and they're real kind of leaders, particularly in the US, in precious metals. So you do get some really great education, and it's great to kind of understand and learn this. But there's two aspects to what 7K offers in terms of their physical metals, and one is their coins and their bullion. Okay, so bullion are the sovereign coins, so the US eagles, the silver eagles, the gold eagles, and the bars. So these are just your bullion. Okay, they're what we would consider like a defensive strategy. You know, they hold their value. They're a really great way for you to transfer some of your declining fiat dollars into these bullion. The reason they use eagles is because they're generally the most widely recognized sovereign coin around. If you know your sovereigns, you'd know that we've got kangaroos, we've got maples, we've got Krugerrands and Philharmonics and Britannias, and all over the countries have got their own sovereign coin. They're sort of their government's silver ounce coin. But the eagles are generally the most highly recognized. They tend to hold the most value. They have the highest premium, and they hold their value the most. Okay, so they're highly, highly regarded and highly sought after. So they're a great thing to have here in Australia as well, because they're well recognized. They're not very easily plagiarized or anything like that as well. So that's what they offer us in terms of the bullion. Okay, eagles or bars that you can buy through the Sound Money wallet.
Yeah.
Then there's another aspect to 7K, and this is kind of, a lot of people don't know if they'd be into this side of it, and I know that I kind of didn't think I would be until I realized that actually I'm a bit of a collecting nerd, and I actually really love this space. And these are called collectible coins. Okay.
Oh, that's what I want.
Yes, this is where we enter the numismatic space. Now, numismatics basically mean they're collectible coins where precious metals meet art and collectibles. Okay, so you'll see here that these ones I can hold. I mean, you're not meant to put your fingers on them too much because it can give them milk spots and things. You're meant to wear gloves when you wear them, but you know, they're tangible. I can trade with them. I can hold them. These ones here, these collectibles here, they're encapsulated. Okay, they're in mint condition. So when it comes to the collectible space, we grade coins. Okay, now an MS70 is a perfectly the highest graded coin you can get. It's in perfect mint condition. And what MS70 means is that 5x magnification, it is absolutely perfect. Okay. Now these coins are MS70s. Okay, they're the most highly perfect mint condition, best quality graded coins that you can get. And they're actually graded by a company here called the NGC. Now, if you look up the NGC online, they are one of the world's #1 grading companies. Okay, so these are real coins. They're, you know, highly sought after and highly regarded with the grading system here. They also come with a barcode. They can be scanned. They can be traced. They're all very, very legit. Okay, so these are the collectibles. Now, this is the numismatic space where we start to look at what we call an offensive strategy. Okay, so we think of our bullion as a defensive strategy. We think of our collectibles as an offensive strategy. So with these collectibles, the chances is that you could make some good money on these quite quickly. Not guaranteed, but because they're often part of a set, they tell a story. Some of them are quite rare. There might be a whole collectible set and somebody might be just missing one of those coins. So you might have that coin. So suddenly there's a real value in completing a set. There's a real value in collecting more and more of these numismatics. And so that can actually often drive up the price of them because they are a lot rarer than something like this, which just goes by the standard silver price. Okay, so we're kind of, I guess, penetrating two potential markets, the defensive market and the offensive market when it comes to precious metals. Some people just love these because they're collectible, they're fun. It brings a bit of fun and excitement into, you know, the precious metals space. Obviously they have their value because this is 1 ounce of silver, so it has that value, but there's a premium on this. Okay, and the premium is because they're art, they're part of a story, they're part of a collection, they're low mintage. and all of those things that give it that higher premium. So the same way that a highly collectible comic magazine, for example, it's worth a whole lot more than the paper that's printed on. Okay, so in the same sense, you know, these coins are worth, they certainly worth the metal value of the 1 ounce of silver, but they're worth so much more because of the story and the collectability and the fact that they're MS-70s as well. So you can get these as part of your autosaver. So the autosaver, when you join 7K, it's like joining the gym. Okay, the autosaver is the Pilates class. Okay, not everybody, it's not compulsory to go to Pilates. It's not compulsory to have the autosaver, right? But it is the foundation of 7K medals. It's a really great way where you can just set and forget. You can set up your autosaver and it can just be, it's delivered to your door every single month, month in, month out. You can pause at any time if you want to. You can change it. You can cancel it. But it's just such an easy way just to get, you know, get into the habit and a non-disciplined approach to start collecting these collectible coins. I've been with 7K for 18 months now, and I'm so glad when I look at my collection that I just said, set, buy, do it, and I just have a coin delivered to my door every single month without fail. And now I look at this collection that I've created without having to think about it, you know, around my busy life, and knowing that I've set that up for myself. And then I'm also actively creating a strategy for myself to buy my metals through the Sound Money wallet.
Yeah, and that's right. The auto save is very, very handy, isn't it, Sammy? Because as we know, a lot of people say, well, why can't we just go to the bullion? But a lot of people say, I haven't got time. I'll do it next year. I'll do it next year. Where here, it's done for us. They don't have to get anywhere, and we know every month that turns out to our door.
Absolutely. And I always say to the people who are like, oh, I've been meaning to buy metals. I've been meaning to do that. And I think if everyone gave me an ounce of silver every time they said that, I'd be a millionaire. So I say, just do it. Get started. Put your autosaver on. Start collecting month by month without having to think about it, and get started now.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sorry, Sammy. Is that in US or AUD?
This is US.
Or US. Yeah.
Okay,
US
so it's 174. Okay.
So there's a choice here. Yeah.
My goal in my head since Matt's told me this, all I've been talking about in my head is I need to hold an eagle in my hand. That's all I think about.
Oh, Bill, they're beautiful. They're so sexy.
Makes me rub it in. That's cold. Don't rub it in, will you? So every month, when you get say my strategy is, for an example, I want to get eagles every month, right? Argument's sake.
Yeah.
So are they different patterns every month, Matt? Is that correct?
They don't. They never double up. They never. So that's what Cole was talking about last week. The way they've got it set up is they never send the same one. So you look here on the top left where it says State Animal Silver. Now I've got a lot of those. There's a pretty big set in those, but every time it's going to be a different coin. They'll never double up. Yeah.
Okay then. So all these four, we got State Animal Gold. Is that in America and Australia, or just all in America?
This is all US dollars. They're US states.
Yeah.
US states.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all US. Okay then. So are they more valuable than the Aussie, of course?
Well, when they say state animal, they're actually US states. For this one here, I've got a butterfly. I've got the monarch from the Montana, like the US state series. This one's the white-tailed deer, the Illinois white-tailed deer. So
one every 52 states. Okay, they're for the animal.
Yeah, that's right. And so what we find though is, 7K is a very big company in the USA. In Australia, New Zealand, we've got a really growing team that, we're starting to make some waves here. If we get more members, they actually are going to consider putting a 7K vault here in Australia for us, which will be really fantastic in terms of, getting things delivered, really promptly and things like that. Yeah. But look, it is a big US company, but there's a huge demand. We're very small here in Australia. For these coins in particular, there is a huge demand in the US. You can actually go onto other coin sites that aren't 7K, and they are selling these exact 7K coins graded by the NGC for a much higher price to what we get them with our membership. Okay, and you've got like 300 million people in the US who want them potentially as well. So it is sort of catered to them, but there's also a much wider audience for if we wanted to sell or liquidate or something like that.
This one here, Bill, too. This bottom right one here where it says gold notes. I've recently collected the whole set of those. So to get the gold notes, you only need 7. So it's a bit easier to collect the set of them, where if you're looking at the whole set of these other ones, it's a big, it's a big set. So so only having 7, it was pretty good, yeah.
And that was my advice, wasn't it? Because often things, when they're a complete set, they have more value. So if you've got one twosies and things,
that's right.
But to have a whole set, has long-term potential value. And we don't know the value of some of these collectibles long-term, but there is a legacy element here to pass, a full set of coins or something to, your child or your grandchild or something as well. That's where we get that real offensive strategy. These could be worth a lot of money in the future. But certainly they more or less hold their value and can fluctuate and kind of grow in value slightly as well. I guess the other thing, just to share briefly, if you are getting your monthly autosaver, and if you are going to share the business, again, not compulsory, but certainly something, to consider, particularly when it's an organic conversation, about precious metals or from Validus to precious metals. These are a business expense. This is an expense that you need as a subscription to maintain your business. So these are actually tax deductible.
It's an asset.
So it's an asset. That's a subscription for you to, grow and manage your business.
Yep.
Okay, that holding gold notes, are they actual notes, Matt, you're saying?
Yeah.
And there's still his voice.
Give me 2 seconds and I'll go and get one.
Yeah, I know where you live, Matt.
Can I please ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
I ordered the silver coin, expecting it to come in tangible form, but it came as collectible, I understand. Which one can I select that I can actually hold the coin? Because this is not what I wanted.
Okay.
We spoke with you before. We were on defensive. We wanna Bill here. We wanna hold it and look at it and put it away.
So Yana, any of these ones on the autosaver? Sorry, Matt, I'll just answer this question for Yana and then do show and tell for us. But any of these ones here on the autosaver, your state animals, eagles, these are all the ones that are encapsulated. Okay.
Okay. Where can I get the coin?
You want this? This is what you buy in the Sounds Money wallet.
Thank you.
Okay, which is what we were showing.
Yep.
What we were showing you to start with. Okay, so this is the two different aspects of the business. You can get your autosaver coin, your collectible coin, or you can do both, or you can just do one. You can go into your Sounds Money wallet and fund your Sounds Money wallet the way Matt was showing us with your credit card or debit card or Wirex crypto card, and then buy silver eagles and then say ship to me, have them sent to me, have them sent to
Thank you. That's great.
Yeah, beautiful.
I'm going to buy all of them.
I know, it gets very addictive. You've got to be careful. It's amazing. I'm
getting addicted. I'm not joining up, but Sammy, where do you actually keep them? You must have a vault in the house. You got to keep them somewhere safe.
Look, I think self-custody is an important thing to talk about. When we're talking, especially if we're on social media, going, I've got silver and gold. So you've got to be careful with that. But I think self-custody is something that people need to consider where they're going to keep it. A safe is really important. I actually have a safe not in my house, in someone else's house that I trust. So. Yeah, I feel safer that way, particularly because I talk about it a lot on social media.
When you start getting a lot too, then you've got to start thinking whereabouts you're going to have them.
Yeah, definitely. But it's like crypto. I think there's a lot of personal responsibility that comes with it. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. You've got to find a safe way to store it. Yeah. And there's some great YouTubes on safe ways to store them and things like that as well. Safe ideas. There's things you can get these, have a bit of fun as well. There's diversion safes where you can have a drawer in your house that's got a back or things like that look like real household items, but you can hide stuff in them too.
Or if you have a big dog, then you make a little container in the corner in a dog kennel.
Exactly. That'll keep people away. Matt, do you want to show your note? Your holding note?
So can you see that?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And it's gold plated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it gold plated?
So it's a lot of detail, in them. They yeah, it's good. So there's 7 of those for the
is that the Holden gold? Is that the notes, the Holden gold notes, Maddie?
That's right. Yep. So the Holden gold notes. So they're 7 pillars of humanity. So they're the gold notes. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Sammy, did you want me to go into the products tab and just go through a few of the different?
Just to give a bit of an idea, show some of the products. Yep. So I guess Walmart's just opening that up. You know, we talk about all these different things that are, all of this is available to you with your $1.99 a year annual subscription. Okay, obviously you have to pay for your monthly autosaver. That's not free once you buy your membership, but the membership gives you access to all of these things at these membership prices as well. So you can also just go into the back office, and if you love collectibles, if you want to really nerd out in this space, or you just love coins, or you want to buy a really unique gift for somebody, that's an asset that's actually going to, you know, hold and appreciate in value, there's these beautiful coins in here that you can buy as well. So I buy my son's Christmas presents and, you know, friends' 40th presents and things. Sometimes it's beautiful gifts in here. I mean, you can even hover over one of them, for example, Matt, and they will give you a or maybe just click on that one.
Oh, I saw the Asian Greek ones. Oh
yeah, and then you can see some of the detail in them as well.
Yeah.
And all of this one's, you know, it's not cheap, it's $600, but if this is a piece of art, you know, if you can't afford to buy assets like, you know, expensive artwork, or, you know, whiskey barrels, or, you know, vintage cars, these are actually in the asset category. Okay, so we're actually buying artwork, small artwork as assets here. Very low mintage. I think if you just scroll down a little bit, Maddie, that says the mintage. Mintage 777 of these ever made, ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's the thing we like to touch base on 7K. People don't realize that some of the access we've got to coins or bars, you know, it's there've only so many made in the world. They're very some of them are very rare. Yeah.
And so not everybody gets into this collectible side, but some people find they really love it. We do also have things called coin drops, where they drop some really exclusive coins for members only. And some of those coins get snapped up within seconds. You know, and I mean, things like they had a whole series on, you know, I've learned to really appreciate this whole series on Pearl Harbor. And they actually had coins with pieces of the boat that was blown up in Pearl Harbor embedded in the coin. They've had meteor coins that had pieces of meteors embedded in them. So they're really unique assets and artwork, low mintage. Because they're all graded by the NGC, you can actually scan them all into an app that you get as part of your membership called Stack and Sell. And it's an online inventory system. So it's, you know, they're legit, they're barcoded, you can see their value, their appreciation and things like that through that app as well. So it's all very it's a great way to kind of, I guess, penetrate different assets as well, if you're wanting to kind of diversify in what you're doing. And then some people just want to buy their bullion. They just want to buy silver eagles. They just want to get, you know, an easy, fast, cheap way to really stack some, you know, some assets for, you know, I guess perhaps a shit hits the fan scenario or something like that, a zombie apocalypse. But it's kind of a strategy for everybody. And if you do the education and training in 7K, which is really comprehensive, they know their market, and they know the different types of people we have, you know, who join this company. And they even say, look, if you just want to collect assets for a legacy for your grandchildren, then this is the strategy you might take. If you want to kind of fortify your wealth, transfer some of your, you know, some of your earnings or your fiat dollars into a different asset class, this is your strategy.
I've made the bank's no good. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Sammy.
That's right, Bill. You're right. And then they say if you're, you know, a doomsday prepper preparing for, you know, a zombie apocalypse and bartering in the street, then perhaps this is your strategy. And so they really kind of help you to understand where you fit in the precious metals market and educate you on how to best kind of, I guess, penetrate it in a way that suits your goals, your means, your finances, and you know, what you want out of it. Maddie, could you just show us one thing? Could you go back to the Sound Money wallet and just show us the feature of the how we can send money back and forth as well? And then I might open up to see if there's any other questions.
Yep.
But we'll go back to this beautiful Sound Money wallet technology.
And
this is the one.
Just quickly, that's what Samuel was talking about here. So this is a coin drop which is probably happening, I think it's either tomorrow, yeah? So Friday would be after tomorrow.
Yeah, Saturday, yeah.
Yeah. So this gives you an idea of what the coin drop's coming through. Gives you a description here of what it is.
And you can check it out and there's pictures and things.
What's that, sorry?
If you go to check it out, will there be pictures?
Maybe. Yeah, so we get notification, we get emails when there's a coin drop coming through. So it just tells you how long it's going to be until that drops. Yeah.
Which again, you don't need to participate in if you don't want to, but a lot of people love it, and you can. It's just one of the things that you get as a member. You get access to this.
Yep. I'll jump back in here.
So this is back to this digital vault, this Sound Money wallet. Now I love the Sound Money wallet. It's my favorite feature. I know a lot of people who buy 7K, who join a membership for 7K, just for the Sound Money wallet alone. They don't participate in any of the other features. They just want to have a really easy way to just buy silver and gold in fractional amounts. And so this is worth it just to use this alone, let alone all of the other benefits and aspects of it. But we talk a lot about unbanking here. 7K make it very, very clear that this is not a bank. Okay, this is not a way to hide money, launder money, save money. It really is. You can keep some money here in your buying power. Here, this is where you fund it from your Visa card, your debit card, credit card, or crypto card. You'd put it here in the buying power, and then you would buy your silver, your gold, whatever you want. You might want to wait until the price drops a little bit, have a little bit here set aside. You might want a dollar cost average every week, a small amount just to kind of get a nice, average price. You can have your own strategy. But
sorry, can I ask? So instead of holding onto the money like in a bank, here in Sound Money wallet, you convert your money into tangible metals, and they are there in gold and silver.
Yep.
Yes,
but not any money form.
That's right, exactly. So we're just turning your dollars into silver and gold, and
they're just there digitally.
That's right. Or you can have them sent to you if you want to.
It's like so it's basically an online vault.
It's an online vault, okay? But knowing that, the price of silver and gold fluctuates over time. If the price of gold goes up, I was buying gold at $2,500 Australian an ounce. It's now sort of $3,000 an ounce. So, if you've bought an ounce of gold at that amount and the value of gold goes up, then the value of your holdings here goes up as well. Okay, if silver kind of tends to fluctuate a bit. I know, about 6-8 weeks ago, I was buying silver eagles here for about $37 an ounce, and then when the SVB bank collapse happened, it went up to about $49 an ounce straight away. So it's a huge transfer of wealth into the precious metals market after that happened. But you know what? The value of my holdings went up in value as well. Okay, so this is the benefit where our dollars are kind of declining in value and not necessarily safe. Here they do fluctuate. There's no guarantees, but the overall trajectory of precious metals seems to be up, particularly with what's going on. And it's a great place where you can hold them in here and get them sent to if you want to.
Hey, so
you can also do a wire transfer into here too, if you need to.
Did we touch base much on before of the threshold of how we try to keep our amount under $1,000?
I did mention that if I'm going to be sending, because this comes from the vaults in the US, anything over about $1,000 Australian dollars can attract what's the word?
Like
tax. A tax
like customs.
Customs. Thank you.
Yep.
Can attract customs tax. So I try and keep my under $1,000 Australian dollars. And I just do that. I know some people who've got more sent through and it's just gone right through without a problem. I prefer not to have to risk having to deal with customs. So I just try, and it works out to be about 20 eagles is about, depends, it fluctuates, about $1,000 Australian dollars. So every 20 eagles or so, I get them sent to me. That will be one of the benefits moving forward if we have a vault here in Australia, that we won't need to worry about customs. So you can get larger amounts sent to you at any given time, or bars of gold and things like that as well. Yeah. But for now, Yana.
So, Matt or Sammy, have you purchased anything value of more like $2,500 or so, piece of gold or golden coil to deliver to your door, or no? Or
I
what we
haven't.
just said?
No.
I haven't, but I am actually building my gold eagles here. I've got about $900 worth of gold sitting in my gold eagle section here in my Sound Money wallet. And once I have enough for an eagle, about, what is it, 2,395 at the moment. Once I've got enough, I am actually going to get it sent to me, and I'm just hoping it's going to slip through customs.
So you just want to give it a try.
I want to give it a try.
Yeah.
I'm just going on a prayer that it's just going to slip through without a problem. But for now, I try and keep it under 1,000. I do believe our friends at 7K can sometimes kind of just change the value on the customs packet. If you accidentally go over, you can email them and they can do what they can to help. You know, they've got to be legal and all of those sorts of things. But if they can just sort of, you know, do things to help out a little bit, they're always willing to help us a little bit too.
Sam, who pays for the courier fees?
We pay for those. It's about $15.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, then. Because I'm a member of FedEx.
Ah, interesting.
I've got my own ID. I've got my own app where I can order. I get 70% off. Don't tell no one.
Oh wow, you're a good person to know. I don't know if that makes any difference with 7K. I think it's just the cost.
If it's $15, right? If it was a couple $100, I can do something.
So Bill can deliver his own coins to himself.
Yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, no, it's a pretty affordable delivery.
And I've got and I can print them off too with my own printer. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's handy.
I've told you I've learned the tricks and trades.
Yep.
So the final feature of the Sound Money wallet, which I think is just like, to me, it's just the creamer on top. I'm all about, as much as possible, unbanking, or at least finding unbanking solutions. So, you know, when, you know, as the world sort of tightens around us financially, we've got other ways to kind of transact. Now, what the Sound Money wallet also offers is member-to-member transactions for free, instant and free.
Oh, that's mad.
So this is why, Bill, you know, I want a whole network of my people who are 7K members. So I can send them, you know, and it doesn't have to be related to 7K. You know, I'm a therapist. I actually have a client who pays me through the Sound Money wallet. She pays me in silver. So she just puts my name in, pays me in silver via the Sound Money wallet. Or I owe Matt some money, or I want to say happy birthday, Matt. I'm going to give him $100 worth of silver delivered to his wallet.
I've told about 10 people about this the last 2 weeks, and they all laugh at me. You know what I say to them? Say goodbye to your money in the bank.
Yeah. There's a lot of education needed, and I think we tend to forget in this space how poorly educated most people are in this space. And yet, when you know, it's a baptism of fire, isn't it, over a couple of very fast years of education. But yeah, people are learning and they're waking up quickly, and there's going to come a time where, you know, I think we have solutions for people. So for me, it's about kind of setting those up and finding a way to share them and understand them myself so I can help people with them. It's not about fear, it's about solutions and hope. And I think, you know, having a few of these different options provides alternatives to people, provides at least some hope, some options, something else outside of the system that, you know, it might not be the answer or the only answer or the best answer, but it's something else that we have to offer. And so
allowing people to be aware.
Yeah,
allowing people to be aware of, and that's what these opportunities are all about, aren't they, Sam? You know,
absolutely. Absolutely. And if people don't want to know now, that's okay. You know, I'm not going anywhere. You know, especially with 7K. I mean, this is a long-term business. They've been around for 8 years. The metals market is only growing and growing and growing. I plan to be here for many, many more years to come, and still shining a torch and providing hope and solutions for people. So, yeah. But just want to show, Maddie, do you want to send me $1 worth of silver or something as a present? Show them how quickly we can do that. Do you want to show how
you can send some to you?
Yeah, send me $1.
All right.
You can send it. Yeah, I've got friends in New Zealand I've sent silver to instantly. No fees, fee-free, instant. Yeah, to any member.
So you can see here last week, Cole, I'm pretty sure Cole sent me some. Yeah. So Cole sent me $10. I think that was $10 in silver. Just want to run me through it again. How do we send?
Yeah, so go send to a friend.
You want to do search friends?
And just put my name in. Yeah, so I think my 7K name is just Sammy Zako. Yeah, Z-A-I.
Say it again.
S-A-M-M-I. Yep, and one word.
Yep.
Z-A-J-K-O.
Z-A-J-K-O. Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's why I don't put my name in. It freaks people out. There we go. So you can add me as a friend so I can stay in your friend list. So you can send me money every week whenever you feel like being generous.
Yep.
And so now I'm a friend. So send to a friend. Yep. Click on the arrow. How much would you like to send? So send 1 ounce. I don't want to send me an ounce.
And
oh, here you go. You can send fractional amounts. So you can send me a dollar.
I'll just do 10.
Or you can send me $10. There
you go.
And you can go, hey, Sammy, you're awesome. Send a note, and it arrives immediately. So this is how we can transact outside of the system. This is how we can pay for goods and services. This is how we can support our friends. This is how we can kind of have an alternative if we need one, member to member. And this is why it's a really great benefit to have your people, have your tribe, have your Validus members, you know, having this kind of option as well to transact. So that will.
So cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, instant, so fast. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's just
very handy.
Sun Money Wallet. Yeah.
So I'm trying to understand now. When you sign up, I have to call Matt. Probably Saturday afternoon, free Matt. I know on your time. So I go back to where you had gold and silver eagles, the 4 squares.
The autosaver.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. So you got your asset. Oh,
hang on.
He logged you out.
You're right.
Okay. Now you got your silver eagles, your gold eagles.
Yep.
Now, as they build up, is that where you actually buy and sell in the coins? Is that correct, or that's separate to the coin collection? That's I'm getting confused.
So this is the silver eagles. What Samuel was saying that you can in the packet that you can hold, but if we go onto the auto saver or where the products were, that's where it comes in the sealed. That's the collectible. So that's in the sealed.
Oh, so this one is a sealed. Yeah, that's an auto saver, correct? These.
Yeah.
This is the Sound Money Wallet. This is where you can buy your silver coins that turn up at your doorstep, just bullion, silver. Yeah. And this is the one you have to do this yourself. Yeah.
And the collectibles are separate.
Yeah, the collectibles are separate. They're the auto saver. So the auto saver turns up every month on autopilot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in here, Bill, where the auto saver is, this is the collectible. What Sammy just said, what you can choose in here. Now, also, Sammy, just correct me if I'm wrong, but when people start to do the membership and they set what coin they're going to set as their auto saver monthly. Depending on when the membership's done, then they can either leave that on as the first, or they can change that, can't they, of when they want it delivered?
They can change that. That's kind of helpful for people who are building. Sometimes you might say, oh, do you mind setting it for the 8th or something? It just depends on your volume in your points there as well, Maddie. But but you can just you can choose whenever you want it to come. And you can suspend it anytime. You can change it if you want the state animals, and then you decide that you'd like to hold the notes or the state eagles. That you can change that auto saver at any time.
Like that there, Bill. If you just look up above where it says American Silver Eagle, so that's what it's said at the moment. But yeah, if I wanted, so that's what's going to come through every month. But if I wanted to change that, then I can just come down here and say, right, just click add, and then that will change it for the.
So he says Eagle State label. So you press add and you delete it, or that deletes itself.
So add that one, Maddie. Add the eagle, the state eagles.
Yep.
And you go, I've changed my mind. I want the state eagles, and they can go and just scroll down for us. Now you can I think you've probably got there you go. So now you've got the state eagles.
Yep.
Oh no, you had them before. Sorry. Yeah. Add the state animals. Sorry, Matt. Add state animals. Yeah. Now scroll down. You'll probably have both of them. Yes, now you've got them both. So you can go, but we'll delete the state equals because now I just want the animals.
Otherwise,
okay. You had 2 coins turn up at your door.
I done that. Yeah, I forgot, and I'm like, why am I getting 2 lots of coins? And I'm like, oh, I didn't delete one.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I'm getting more excited than doing ballot though. Okay. This is awesome. This is a good way of throwing your money around rather than putting the bank.
Oh, 100%. That's right.
If you could see the medals that I've collected in the last 18 months, outside of 7K, but just with 7K alone, just with profits from Validus and from other platforms, honestly, I never could have done this without this kind of technology, without this education. It's just, I'm so proud of myself to have been able to collect this and to look at my tangible assets now and go, wow, I sleep well at night knowing that I've got this and that I'm building on this. You know, I think we all do. When we're proactive, and this is such a great way to get people into action out of fear. It educates them. It gives them a platform that they can trust, with medals that they can trust, and a really simple strategy and way to do that. And people stop saying, I need to buy medals. I need to buy medals. I don't know where to start. Don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Take it off the to-do list and make it an actionable thing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Was there anything else you want to touch base on the Sam Money, Sammy, or we covered everything on Sam Money Wallet?
Yeah, look, that's probably enough. I'm happy to answer questions. We might leave tonight here for people, but even things like the state animals series, those eagles, I'm happy in the MS70s. I'm happy to show people on the NGC website like where the potential value of them is with them as like an offensive strategy and stuff. There's some great kind of information there available that I can teach people. I don't want to overwhelm people too much now, but certainly I'm happy to kind of help people and answer questions like that too. Yeah.
Can I quickly ask, please? When you look at the products, and there are some real quirky characters like little teddy bears and little play soccer balls, what have you, how they are in gold? Is it coated items or they're really, really tiny? What do they do they hold any values?
Well, this is the thing. Everything that comes in 7K is it's real medals. It's all verified. It's all legitimate.
But they must be so tiny because
so a lot of the gold ones are smaller. I bought my son a little football. He's a football player for Christmas last year. A little gold football player, but it's 0.5 gram of gold, of pure gold. It's only small and it's in a little kind of but it's 0.5 gram of gold. Like I just bought gold, but in a beautiful kind of collectible kind of quirky way. Anything you buy in the collectibles, you can scan them all and it will tell you all of the, even says here it's 1 troy ounce, it's an MS70, here's the barcode, here's the NGCs, the grader here. So all of that information is on all of those collectibles, even the weird quirky ones that you think, who the hell is into this? Somebody is, and that's their interest point. But it's still real metals, it's still real assets, and we've got all of the legitimacy of it as well, which is what 7K, I guess, provides and offers, is that peace of mind that these are real metals,
So when you go through the list of all the products, how do you know that these are tangible, you can hold it, and the ones that are in the pack?
And Money Wallet.
Yeah, so anything in the product section that you buy or the autosaver, actually, even if, Maddie, you just want to share your screen again and go back to the autosaver.
Yeah.
Anything that's in the products and anything that you buy will get delivered to your door, okay, as a tangible. You can bundle them. So if you're on a bit of a shopping spree, you want to buy this and this and this and this, and you've got like something in the coin drop, for example, you can actually get them all bundled and sent to you at once, okay?
The ones that like a coin you can hold in your hand and the coin that is in the casing.
Yeah. So all of the products, Maddie, can you go to go to autosaver products in your tab up the top.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Yeah. So here you can see it says this is the autosaver. This is the monthly order. Okay, this just turns up at your door every month. And if you just scroll up slightly, Maddie, it says that it's not vaultable. Okay, so it says, is it vaultable? No, it has to turn up at your doorstep. Okay, they're not going to hold it in the Sound Money wallet for you. So it's where it says vaultable? No. Available? Yes. Vaultable? No. So every month it will turn up at your doorstep. And we know that any of these autosavers are going to be they're going to be encapsulated. Okay, these ones are all MS70s. Okay, mint state condition 70, the highest quality graded coin you can possibly get. If you go also, Matt, to the products up the top here, any of these products, if you just want to go shopping, okay, just go shopping. This is the member benefit that you have, these membership prices, access to these coins. All of these coins as well, they're all graded. Okay, so they come in these, they're all mint condition, they come in these plastic encapsulated things. If you scroll to the bottom here, we start to get our bullion. Okay, so you can just purchase bullion as well if you want. These are the ones that you can hold, you know, in your hand like this, or there's like silver bars as well. So you can just buy silver bars and silver coins through the product section. Okay.
I saw ancient Greek coins.
Yeah, I saw them too.
My flatmate's laughing. I saw my flatmate's laughing. I said ancient Greek is laughing.
Yeah, like an ancient Greek coin or something.
But yeah, on the top.
Also, anything from the scroll up, Matt.
Yep.
Here we go. These ones, no.
So these coins, for example, if they're not pictured in the casing, they still gonna show up at your door encapsulated?
These ones, these bullion, so these bars and rounds, no, they're not encapsulated. They'll just turn up in, you know, a tube or whatever. But these ones here that are shown in their casing, and you can see here that you can see the grading. You can see this. If we just look at the Woman Warrior Mulan 2 here on the right, the 409, yeah, that one, that you can see here it says MS70. Okay, that's the grading. Now MS70 is going to be encapsulated. Okay, see up the top in the description it says quite MS70 2021. Okay, yeah. Some of them are MS69s, which are just one grade under perfect mint condition. The price reflects that. Okay, so they're a little bit cheaper. They're not the best quality coin you can get. MS70 is like absolute pristine coin. Okay, if you just want to be buying these sort of stuff, scroll down to the bottom of the products list and buy it, or buy it in small amounts or large amounts, however it works for you, in your Sound Money wallet.
Yeah.
And then get it sent to you.
That's the catch. Okay.
That's the catch. And the thing with the Sound Money wallet, the benefit of the Sound Money wallet is some people don't have $500 to buy a coin straight away, or $500 or $1,000 to buy a tube of 20 coins. But hey, they can put aside $10 a week, or a dollar, or an ounce a week, or something, so they can build, you know, their portfolio in the Sound Money wallet. That's right.
And Yana, once the Sound Money wallet's set up, so obviously you're going to have your card set for direct, you know, instant payment, and your address. So as soon as you want to buy, and you can just keep stacking that up, and like we showed before, you it's as simple as say, "I want to deliver it," and it'll get sent.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cancel my autosaver now, and I'll start focusing on Sound Money wallet.
Yeah, you can do that as well. That's right. You don't have to do the autosaver. I love the autosaver, but if that's not what you want to focus on, you don't have to. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was very nice. Very interesting.
Sorry, Yana. Sammy, I saw something on the Money Saver. It had points. What's those for?
The points. So the points are for the sharing side of the business. If you want to participate in the affiliate side and earn commissions. So you absolutely can. Anyone can earn money in 7K if they want to share it. And I think that I'm going to be really transparent with 7K. It's a fantastic business. It's a real heart-centered business to share. To me, it just makes sense to share with people. There's a lot of potential to earn in it, but it takes a little bit of work to earn money. I've been in the business for 18 months. I mean, you guys know me from Validus. I'm a bit of a gun in everything that I do. And I've worked pretty hard in 7K. I've taken some time off recently, but I've worked pretty hard. And I earn about $250 3 weeks out of 4. So nearly every week I earn about $250 US.
Oh, wow.
So it's not quite, you know, retiring money. Like, you know, I'm kind of getting in Validus, for example, for the same amount of work. But 7K is a long-term business, and like I said, I plan to be there for a long time. And you get paid at infinity levels. So if you're here year after year after year, the team's growing slowly and organically, look, it's fantastic. I use my $250 a week to buy more medals. So I'm pretty happy to be buying $250 US worth of medals every single week. I'm happy with that. But yeah, or some people, you know, can make amazing income with 7K. It just takes a bit of work and education. But the reason
and you could also look at it, Sammy, is that that, you know, that 250 that you're earning, well, that's pretty much covering your membership, isn't it?
Oh, my membership's $200 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean $250
so
a week.
If you look at it that way,
oh, absolutely, absolutely, yeah, and my autosaver coin is about $135 a month. So you know, and so I'm earning a lot more. But those points there, Bill, and the reason I shared that about it not being super easy to earn money in 7K is because we don't get paid on people buying silver, okay? Because you know, there's a small premium on some of the collectibles, but we get paid on memberships, on people joining those annual memberships.
Okay.
And the reason that's important to understand is so you know that the coins aren't super expensive and overinflated in price and value because you're paying an entire upline, okay? If you put $10,000 into the Sound Money wallet tomorrow, Matt or myself wouldn't get a cent, okay? We're not actually getting paid on you buying precious metals. And I think that's really important to understand, to know that you are getting like really good quality prices with these, but we get points when you join a membership.
Okay.
And we get points when you join, you get the monthly auto saver, and those points go towards the weekly commissions.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. There's more to explain that if that's the path you want to go down. But I think it's good to know that, yeah, you're not going, oh, great, well, this is really expensive silver because Sammy's getting paid, Matt's getting paid, Cole's getting paid. Doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's family orientated. Everyone's got to work together.
Yeah. Awesome. Do we have any more questions, guys, before we finish up? Good.
No, I just want to say I've learned fair bit today. Thank you, Matt, for inviting me. Otherwise, I would miss it.
That's fine. Reminders always good.
It's one of those things.
And that's what yeah, and that's what we want to do. So we're going to do this every week, every Friday. We're going to look at covering a few different topics. If Cole's free, you know, he can obviously join us as well. And we're just going to go over a few things. The more we do it, the more we're going to educate. We're going to learn more about what actual gold and silver is doing, because this, as you're seeing, there's so much involved in it that a lot of people are uneducated. So the more we jump on and listen, we're going to pick up on things, and you start understanding more. Like Bill, I mean, he's starting to get his head around actually what's going on here. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
And at its core is very simple. It's just a matter of having a bit of education in the metals market and just knowing a few of the different features that 7K offers and how they work. But once you understand it, it's actually a really beautiful business and very, very simple, but very worthwhile. Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Sammy. Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm back. Just. Yeah, we'll get there.